Manually updating your software can be a really hectic task, especially if you're dealing with big softwares like hotel industry. Hi hoteliers, I'm Ashish and today we'll discuss how you can go ahead and upgrade your Qlo apps by using a single click. Yes, that's right. Qlo Apps one-click auto upgrade add-on helps you to upgrade the version for your Qlo apps by a single click. You can maintain multiple backups and rollback option whenever you want to go back to the previous version of the Qlo apps. You can also choose the performance level of your server depending on what type of hosted server that you're using. Now let's go ahead and focus on the installation and configuration of this wonderful module. But before we start, please do not forget to hit on to the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to never miss a video from Webcool. Apart from this, I would like to mention that if you need extensions for increasing the sales of your e-commerce store, then you can visit store.webcool.com and explore a number of products for every technology. We also have the user guide for the same in our blog section where you can check the features and configurations and get to know functionalities of the extensions as well. Now let's move back to our video. Installing any module on Qlo apps is very easy. Let's see how we can install the module. To install the module, we have to go to Modules and Services and then click on Module Catalog. As the Qlo app one-click upgrade comes default with the Qlo application, we can find the module easily here. You just have to search Auto and the first thing we'll see is Qlo app one-click upgrade module. Let's click on Install to further move ahead. Here you can see we have successfully installed the module. Now let's see how we can go ahead and further configure the module and make use of it. Before configuring the module for Qlo apps one-click upgrade, we should always make sure that the website should be in the maintenance mode. Let's see how we can enable the maintenance mode on our Qlo website. To enable the maintenance mode, we have to go to Preferences and then Maintenance. Once we reach here, we just have to toggle the Enable Site to No. Click on the Save button and we have successfully entered our website into maintenance mode. To reach to the configuration of Qlo app one-click auto upgrade, we have to go to Advanced Parameter and then we'll see a new option which says Qlo app one-click upgrade. Let's click on that. Here we have reached the main configuration of the Qlo app one-click upgrade module. Before starting the upgrade of the Qlo apps, we should always make sure that this pre-upgrade checklist should always be in green. As you can see, all the checklists are turned into green, hence we are all good to upgrade. To start with the upgrade, we have an option which says Upgrade Qlo Apps Now. Before that, we can also see our current Qlo app version. Currently, I'm running a Qlo app version for 1.5.0 and the latest version available is for 1.6.0. That is the upgrade that we'll be going to install. To further start with the upgrade to version 1.6.0, we only have to click on Upgrade Qlo Apps Now. As you can see, we have successfully upgraded all the modules in the Qlo apps. Once the modules have been successfully upgraded, let's check out the other options as well. The next option is for the rollback. So rollback basically means if we move ahead and upgrade our module and somehow our current module does not work or faces some compatibility issues, we can always go back to our previous version. You can use this function to roll back to the last working Qlo apps version. But before that, we should always make sure that we have manually backed up our previous version for the Qlo apps. Once we have backed up the previous version of our Qlo app, we just have to upload the file here and click on rollback. This will enable the system to install the previous version's file on your system and roll back all the changes that happened after the upgrade. The next option we have is for backup options. Let's explore the backup options furthermore. To enable the auto backup, we have a dedicated option which says backup my files and database. By turning this to yes, you can automatically back up your database and file in order to restore your shop if needed. The next option is for the backup my images. By toggling this option to yes, you can save much more time and directly back up all your images that has been used in your Qlo apps. This option also helps you to save up time and back up only images or have a backup without the images. Moving on to the next options, we have upgrade options. Consisting the upgrade options, we have server performances. Unless you're using a dedicated server for your Qlo apps, the settings should always be on the low, as it is highly recommended. The next option is disable non-native modules. As a non-native modules can experience some compatibility issues after the upgrade, we always recommend to disable them by default. By clicking onto the yes, they can be disabled. The next option is upgrade the default theme. This option helps you to go back to the default theme once you upgrade. This option should be turned to no if you're using your custom theme for your website on Qlo apps. If you use your own theme, enabling this option will simply update you to the default themes for the file, hence giving you to the default theme. The next option is switch to the default theme. By using this option, you can choose the system to automatically turn to the latest version's default theme for the Qlo apps. The next one and the last one is keep the customized email templates. If you have customized your email templates for the Qlo application, by using this option, you can keep those customized templates intact after the upgrade. This will not upgrade the default Qlo apps email theme. This will not upgrade the default Qlo apps email template. If you customize the default Qlo apps email template, enabling this option will keep your modifications intact, hence no changes will be needed in the email templates. Once your desired options has been selected, you can just go ahead and click on save in order to apply those changes on your Qlo apps. Please perform the following points once you have upgraded the version. Make sure that the caches and cookies of your browsers has been cleared. Next, make sure that your front office theme is fully functional and is operational. Next, make sure that your images on the front office is working perfectly fine. And if not, you can regenerate them by going into preferences and then select the image option. And the last thing is make sure that you disable the maintenance mode for your website to make it visible to the public. I hope by now you have understood how to install and configure your Qlo apps one-click auto upgrade add-on. Now go ahead and make use of this wonderful add-on and always stay updated on your Qlo's version. If you still have any questions left, feel free to reach us at support.webcool.com, or you can directly raise a ticket at webcool.uvdesk.com. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let's catch up in the next one.